Hi, I'm Georgetta, and Jesus has given me a clean slate. Before I met Jesus, I was a timid, shy, quiet type of person. I was born into an alcoholic home where both my parents drank, and the home was pretty chaotic, which resulted, unfortunately, my siblings and I being pretty much separated and placed in different foster homes. The foster home was okay for a while. I was very quiet, had no communication skills really. Right around fourth grade, I don't remember the exact time or time frame really, but right about that time is when I became a victim of child abuse. I just woke up one morning and everything changed, and I didn't understand what was going on or what was going on, and I just know that it just made me just feel like just very uncomfortable and just not an important person. I didn't share a lot about my home life or anything that had gone on. Now, there was a point in my life where somebody did confront me about the possibility of abuse happening, but I had no words. At this point, I just denied it all and just felt that really I didn't trust anybody. So I just went on with life. My grandmother decided to move to a new community, and I had decided to go with her. And my aunt lived in the area, and she had tried to get me to go to church a few times, and I just hesitated because I really didn't want to deal with people. I was just kind of uncomfortable and didn't know what to expect. But I eventually did go, and I walked in, and there's people there, but they were friendly. They shook my hand, and I remember specifically the pastor's wife, and she just looked at me and was like, she shook my hand and said, "Georgetta, I'm really glad to meet you, and I can't wait to get to know you." And I was like, okay. I shook her hand, but deep down inside, I was like, you don't want to get to know me. And that scared me. But when I heard these messages, the story of the cross, I'm like, why? Why would somebody do that? That just doesn't make any sense. And I wanted to believe it, but a part of me was not believing it because I was like, nobody loves anybody that much to actually give their life. And then the resurrection just didn't make any sense. I'm like, nobody does that. That's not even a thing. So I just kind of disregarded it, but I kept coming. One day I just felt this knot in my heart. I'm like, I want to be like these people. I want to be friendly and I want to have a life. And I, it doesn't hurt. So I went to the altar and I prayed. Somebody presented the plan of salvation for me and I accepted it. And I just asked Jesus into my heart, and it's been different. My whole life changed for the good, and there's absolutely no regrets. What I have discovered is that, God created us all in his image, and he created us for a purpose. And finally, probably closer to 17 years old, I realized that I am important. People love me. I'm not that shy, timid, no life type of person. I have a life because Jesus created me to have a life. And I realized that trusting him, he just takes everything and he makes it into something beautiful. And I can honestly sit here and say that I'm not a victim, but I'm victorious, and that, oh my goodness, and that I am a child of God, and that all those negative things, God did not cause those things, but he has taken those things and molded them into something beautiful in a way that I can share my testimony. You are created in the image of God. And God does not make junk. God takes the crud, the dirtiness, the low self-image, and he reminds you that I knit you together in your mother's womb. And I have a plan for you that's going to help you prosper. And all you need to know is, what you need is just a little tiny bit of faith, just the size of a mustard seed, just a tiny bit. And God will make that grow. He makes that little seed grow so he can make you into that beautiful creation. Because when he created the creation, he created people, he said, it is good. Everything is good because God made it that way. So just take a chance and go to Jesus and trust him to make those changes in your life and walk in obedience to him